What's up, everybody on YouTube? This is Cosmic Kaiju coming at you on Two Guys One Console. Um, my game of choice, since my partner is doing Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, you should totally go check it out. It's on our channel, as you've probably already saw. While he's doing Kingdom Hearts 3, I will be doing Bloodborne. Um, now, I have such a great history with this game.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
I absolutely love this game to death. Expect a lot of deaths, of course. I have beaten this game twice, and I've beaten the Old Hunters DLC once. We're gonna go with a female. I'm not gonna go into too much detail here. I think what I did in my first one was Violent Past, I want to say, and then the second, I think, was Troubled Childhood, which I might go with Troubled Childhood again because I want a lot of endurance and skill. I don't really use Blood Tinge or Arcane that much. You get a lot more Blood Echoes too. Well, Vitality though. It's another thing that's really... We'll go with, that's a fair... Yeah, we'll go with Lone Survivor, because that's a fair balance of everything, I think. Gender, female, age, young, yada yada yada. Not gonna screw around too much here, because I think this kind of stuff's a little boring for people to watch, unless you're doing some really funny stuff. Let's see. We want to make her a somewhat attractive huntress. We'll go with that. She looks okay. I think I'll change her her eye color though. A little bit. Oh, it's the color of her pupils. I actually have no clue what I'm doing here. Just gonna leave that alone, screw it. Do we want glasses? Do we really want glasses? Yeah, I'm gonna have a monocle. I guess that would totally work. No, I think we'll stick with the boring old huntress. Hang on, I don't want glasses. Oh, there's voices too. I forgot about this. Oops. Yeah, I'll go with the young voice. Where the hell? Face details. No glasses. Oh yeah, tattoo marks. Don't think I want a tattoo. Nope. That works for me. Really the only thing that I'm worried about is what origin she was, but we'll go with that. Most of the time our face is going to be covered up anyways by the hunter hat. That's the one, that's the armor I usually use as far as the torso and hat. I mean, there are other armor and clothing in the game, but that one seems to be the most efficient for me, even though it's like a starter armor. There are other armors that are better, like in resilience to fire and lightning and stuff. Sorry, I'm burpy. I just got done eating some Pizza Hut.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So the funny thing is, the first time I ever played this game, this was the second kind of like Souls game, I guess, that I ever played. I played Dark Souls one time before I played this game, and got completely and utterly destroyed. But I tried this game at an old friend's house when it first came out, and at the time I didn't even have a PS4. And I tried this game, got my ass handed to me, but loved every minute of it. Every ass whooping I got was awesome. And I, eventually did get better at the game and was able to actually overcome things I wasn't able to overcome later. A particular early boss, absolutely destroyed me many a time. But I was able to beat it, and from after I beat that boss, I really didn't have much trouble with the rest of the game, except for maybe 3 other bosses that come to mind. In my opinion, this game isn't as difficult as Dark Souls.
You found yourself a hunter.
But it's still pretty damn hard. It's a very creepy game too, it's not really so much scary and horrifying, but this game is very, very creepy. I'm trying to remember the controls here. Okay. This is really the perfect game to play around October, in the fall and stuff, because of the ambience and the colors of the game, and just the dark tone overall. Has a lot of H.P. Lovecraft influence to it, and there's a lot of Let's Plays already of this game. I know, but I fucking love this game. I actually originally did this game on my channel, Cosmic Kaiju, which you guys should totally check it out if you enjoy the Let's Plays on here. I have my own separate channel, Cosmic Kaiju. But that project was disbanded just because I wanted to do it. I wanted to do this game on this channel. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. You can actually kill this thing with just your hand. I've managed to do it before, but it's really difficult. And another thing that separates this game from Dark Souls, as you probably noticed there, was once I was hitting that guy, he was hitting me, but I was actually able to recover some of my health by playing more aggressively and smacking him back and regaining health back. That's the whole gist of this game, is where Dark Souls wants you to be more on the defense, or the defensive side. Bloodborne wants you to be more on the aggressive side. You still have to be careful, and you can't just run in and just guns blazing. You still have to kind of watch your shit and play somewhat defensively as far as countering goes and stuff like that, which I'll get into that later, but you can play more aggressively in this game than you can in Dark Souls, which is, I think, another reason why I'm better at Bloodborne than I am at Dark Souls, because I'm more of an aggressive player than I am a defensive. So here we get our first weapon. You have a right and a left-hand weapon. Our first weapon, I always rolled the saw cleaver. And as far as my left hand, I go with the pistol. The blunderbuss is okay. But it's not really, I don't know, not for me. So how do we access our inventory again? It's been so long since I played this game. Okay, there we go. So we want to go to arms, equip that, oops, and that. Now we should be Gucci. That's closed, so the only other option we have now in the doll over here, this is how we'll level up later, an abandoned doll, she'll actually be alive later on. I know it sounds really weird, and this is our little shop over here. Probably won't be buying them from the shop for a little while, just because we can grind off of enemies to get items and experience. So we're gonna go back now, back to the sick room, which we will be back in the sick room at least 1 or 2 more times after we leave it, because there are very, very, very important items. Or there is a very, very important item that we have to get. I think we only need 2 of them, but I'm probably going to go for all 3. I'm not sure if we only need all 3. To get unlock a secret boss later on. So let's kick this guy's ass. I'll try to show off the counter here. Oh, too slow. Yeah, too damn slow. That's okay. I can show it later. So as you notice, this guy's eyes were glowing. That's because he killed us and took our blood echoes, which is your currency for leveling up. And he dropped some blood vials, which is your health. I try to keep stocked up on blood vials to the point where they go into what I call the overflow chest, which is basically if you have the maximum amount of items in your inventory on you already, they'll go into a chest which you can go and use after you die. Like, you'll claim them after you die, and that way you don't have to go and grind for them or buy more. So that's pretty cool. There are certain areas you'll see, like up on ridges and stuff, like up in here, where we'll be getting to very soon. There's a lot of places like that where, like, for instance, the gate will be locked and then you'll have to go around and unlock it from the other side, which is how you'll get up on balconies and stuff like that. So this is our first area, Central Yarnum, because I'm pretty sure this one's locked. Yeah, see closed by device. There's a crank somewhere over there. We'll have to work our way around and open that gate, make a full circle. This is our first area, though, Central Yarnum. The happiest place on Earth. Just kidding. I'm sure a million people have used that joke. But yeah, Yarnum, it's not fun. It's not a fun place to be. It's not the family vacation spot that it used to be. Basically, this place, Yarnum, where we're at, has been infected, as you can tell, by a plague caused by a Bloodborne pathogen that drives people absolutely bonkers. That is a counter, by the way. That is gonna be your best friend. You just have to. The thing about countering things is you have to hit them right as they're about to strike you. That's the whole trick to that. But yeah. Basically, this disease has made everybody in Yarnum go absolutely batshit crazy and turn them into these monsters, basically. Your first area throughout here is not going to be so bad. I mean, it's not going to be too terrible at first until you get up to the actual square, which we're about to get up to right now. Eventually we'll end up over there on that bridge. Before I was really interrupted, sir. Eventually we'll end up over there on that bridge, and, oops, I did not mean to do that. Been playing a little bit too much Dead by Daylight. I thought I could point in this game like you can Dead by Daylight. But we'll end up over there and we'll figure out what that noise was later on. This lamp that I just lit, this is basically like a bonfire in Dark Souls. You can, every time you die, you'll go back to whatever lamp you lit last, or visited last.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yeah, normally they wouldn't let you meet the hunters on.
Yeah.
Across the valley.
So, that's kind of our goal, is that church where we're trying to make our way to. What he said, though, yeah, this whole town has basically went to complete hell. These people have just become so obsessed with this infected blood that they'll go as far as murdering people, outsiders. Yeah, apparently I'm the one that's cursed, but, you know, they're the ones that look like werewolves. And attack people with cleavers. Oh, what I was doing there with this, though. So, you can expand your weapon in the game. The axe will, I think, grows in length. Like twice as long, kind of like the saw cleaver. As you see, it's a lot shorter now, but it attacks with a lot more speed. And then if you extend it, it's a lot slower, but inflicts more damage. I never really used this kind of like this form of the saw cleaver. I usually go with it short just because I like the speed more. But there are instances sometimes where I will do it. You can also do a heavy attack like that, and that's sometimes useful. I'm just all about the speed. Usually, I mean, you can like do this. Kind of like get them off guard like that, but you gotta be really careful because they can fuck you up very, very, very quickly. So here's where things are going to start getting a little rough. Right in here, which, hold on a second, how do we equip our pebbles and stuff? Because there is a way, I know. Let's see, here we go. There's a way to equip the pebbles, and I can't remember how, but it's a really good, effective way to lure people away. Jesus, it's been so long since I played this game, I can't remember. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, it's down here. There we go. So what you want to do when you come to this particular spot, you don't want to go in here guns blazing, trying to kill everyone all at once, because they will bum rush you and fuck you up real quick. There's also guys up on the these carriages that have rifles that will absolutely destroy you. So what we want to do is kind of lure one away from the rest of them like this. Get him over here, whoop his ass, and then kind of rinse and repeat. I'm going to try to flank some of these guys. I might end up getting myself killed, but I will try to flank some of them and get them away from the rest of them, kind of lure them away. You can talk to more people in these doors, but most of the time they'll tell you to fuck off and don't even bother. They'll say that you're crazy and go into hysterical laughter, and it's not a good time. Some of them do offer side quests, though. One in particular is a very upsetting side quest that makes me an extremely sad panda, and I don't want to talk about it. But I'll try to remember to try to do that side quest just to show you guys just what exactly I'm talking about. Oh, that was a bad dodge. There we go. So we're cleaning house up pretty good here. Not too bad. Okay, so I was wrong. That was not the spot. This is the spot where you want to be careful. If you look straight ahead... Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was getting to before that guy interrupted me and shot me in the shoulder blades. So that guy that just shot us was on top of this carriage here. There's another one over way back there. Right there. As he, like, if you look at my character's head, he's right above it. That guy right there. So what we're gonna do is, before I end this video, we're gonna try to flank some of these guys. And clean house up over here before I end this video. I always forget about that guy. Every time, I swear. Yeah, you can also keep hitting them after they're dead to keep getting more of your vitality back. So it's kind of a useful thing. They blend into the environment so good too, like, or so well because of their dark colors. The dark environment. See, this is okay. They're kind of starting to break apart. Oh god. Oof. Alright, this could be a problem. Okay, camera, if you can work with me here. Ooh, gotta go. Gotta get away. My counter, for some reason, did not work. I shot him at the right time, but it did not want to work. That was almost a bad time. My camera's going completely ape shit right now. So that's not how you don't want to do that. Like, you do not want to do what I just did if you're playing this game for the first time, because you will get your ass handed to you. I almost did, and I've played this game as much as I have, like, religiously. Now, the thing that makes the first, like, hour of this game really difficult is not only, like, learning how things work around here, but also you cannot level your character up until a good ways in. If you guys noticed, there is an eyeball in the right hand corner. What that is I think it's called insight, something like that. But anyways, it's basically your sanity, and the further your sanity goes up, you have to have it like at a certain level to encounter bosses, to level up, things like that. So the crazier you are, the better, pretty much. And the more messed up stuff you see throughout the game, or that your character sees throughout the game, the higher it goes. So far we're at 0. We haven't seen anything too terrible or too terrifying to drive us crazy. I think you get your first insight whenever you encounter the first boss. So we'll be seeing that soon. I'll probably will grind just a tad, just to get a few items and stuff, because the first boss really isn't that so much difficult. More or less, he's just, I just don't want to lose all my blood echoes. If you die in this game, you lose your blood echoes, which means you lose all your level ups and stuff. You can go back and get them if you killed the enemy or the boss that killed you, but you have to kill them the second time. If you lose or get killed the second time, you lose pretty much everything. Everything's gone forever. So it's a very big gamble and risk here. Yeah, I always thought this was really cool right here. Burning the giant, like, werewolf monster thing. I don't even know what that is. But I think that'll do for the first episode of Let's Play Bloodborne on 2 Guys 1 Channel. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we come back, we'll find out what the hell is over here on the other side of this door. But, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. We'll figure out what's on the other side of this door next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or subscribe. Until next time, guys, I will see you later.